Good morning, fans and friends of rock and roll and archery. Today, especially for my patrons, hello patrons, I got two of them. One of them is yours, one of them is mine, but I did not decide which one is mine yet. I visited Jabba, Grozer. Look what I got for me and for you, because you voted for one. The Mughal, the Indian Mughal crab bow, Biocomposite. This is just an insane piece. So this one is the 13.9 pound. The other one is, I think 37 or something. Yep, 37 pounds. So I did not decide which one I take yet. Come on, come. What is wrong with you now? Got stuck somewhere. Okay, so this is the 37 pound, and look, you get already a little difference. No, not that much. So you have both your nice horn. One is a little darkish brown and brighter brown sears, and the other one is more brighter brown and darker sears. So wood options, I think this one I prefer. This is the 39 pounds. For the rest, they are relatively similar. Different sear, knock reinforcements, but I mean the color, but the rest all the same. Grozer, the Indian crab bow. It's a Mughal, it's a biocomposite. Data I don't know. I only know that the max draw is 30, maybe 31. And recommended air weight I think is 9-ish or something, but we see where we end up. And the price is 520 euros, plus of course if you want some extras and all that good stuff. So, patrons, huh? Do everything for you. Let's see quick what we get here. Stand and deliver. It's 48.5 inches. Wow, knock to knock. So I measure only one because, you know, we don't want to overdo it. We assume that they are similar. Arrow pass is here. It's 23, huh? Yeah, almost 24. Let's give it 24 millimeters. So this is all I can tell you for now. And now the important thing is with the biocomposite bow from Grozer, that when you string the bow, you can string it step through method, the normal one, if you want. So I will always see that where the poundage in Grozer is written is the top limb. So the normal step through method. It's already a little tricky because this bow has such an extremely C shape, so it's not for a beginner. Boy, you need to overcome all this first. Let's see what the normal step through method will say. And then I tell you what he told me is important. So once you have the string on, you need to check, you have 20 seconds to check here that the bow is straight. So this is a little difficult and it's seriously nothing for a beginner. So you have 20 seconds that you check your tiller. If both limbs are the same, we check straight, the bow is straight. So this is not a problem, but here the tiller, you know that it's not out of shape. This happens with this bow, so don't complain. This is what you get when you get a biocomposite bow with this heavy reflex. But it's not as difficult as it seems. This is the top part and this is the 39 pounder. Oh, he's strong. It's a beast. Everywhere they cut today, it's 8 1/4 brace height. And it looks just phenomenal. Huh? Oh, 28, 20. Oh, the straw. These biocomposite bows, they have just a different draw experience. This is not that springy feeling of a laminated bow. It's just, I don't know. It's different. Oh. But 30, easy. 31 maybe, but I would not overdo it. Okay, that's the number one. Let's string number 2. And the one I like more, I will give away to my patrons. Of course not. So let's string the other way around. If this would be easier, there is written Grozer. So this is my top limb. Now we step through, we bring the lower limb above our kneecap, let the handle point out a little. It's the same easy or difficult as the other way. So, and now you have your 20 seconds. Quickly, before both sets. So, but well, you know, you in the opposite direction until the bow is balancing it out. So you need to do it really quickly before everything will set. See, another bow is just fine. So it's not as complicated as with a real composite bow. Bow straight. Yup. No problem. Nice. So this is the only thing Chaba told me you really need to take care of. The rest, everything is fine. Oh, nice. 2 pounds difference. Both nice. Both nice. So we have 37. I guess we get 5 pounds more. So it's 42, 43. And this one 45 maybe. So I'm not sure if I have the right arrows. 9 grain would be then. I don't know. You do the math. I do the shooting. It's incredible how many chainsaws exist in this small village with a Taurus. But look at this, it's and it did directly a little torque in my hand without doing anything. Nice. So this is the 13.9 pound. You feel it already a little. 400 grain. The destroyers, I think they're just fine. Oh yeah, oh, yes. And of course, one time to try. Nice. One time to try. They are under 300, and maybe even 2 weeks bind, but only to see what the bow is saying. Yeah. You feel it a bit more in the hand, so maybe, but still. Oh, you see my shoulder. Oh, it's a bit out of. So, you sometimes need to check this one because this one is so, you know, with this big knee here, so sometimes you need to really check a little, like with a Biocomposite, but not that much. The bow is still straight, see, so it's no problem whatsoever. Flexible, very flexible. So it's nothing for a beginner, so don't get this as your first bow. Get it as your whatever third bow or something, or second bow, when you know already what you're doing and you know how to string a bow and you know how to set up a bow. But then, so now the 37, there's nothing. This is hilarious, there's nothing going on. Draws a little nicer for me, because I'm so weak. Oh, nice. I think I keep the lesser poundage. Even if I like the color combination of the other one a little more, but just a draw for me. Nice. 400 grain. Oi, that was a bad shot. Oh, you saw it. Jesus Christ. So, and less than, I think they're 260 or something, a little lightweight. But it's still, they're only a little to underspined, but they still fly. And a little in the hand then, but nothing. So, this will be mine, and this one will be for my Patreon, so 39 pounds. So I continue shooting now with this one. I shot now both sides, see, without knowing. I shot once this side and once this side, so you always make sure. So, this one will be yours. Make sure that you always shoot the right side up, or just turn the bow around for no reason. Again, let's see what they are doing. But oops, 30 inches, no problem. Totally no problem. Even 31 is no problem. So see, they are most probably little 600. Not too stiff now. It's just me bad shooting. That's all. They, I think 500. The destroyers. Yep, they just fly. Now look at this. Oh, it's a fun shoot, and this poundage, I think, is just fine. Now you see a little underspined and underweighted arrows flying, but they still work, and it's not so much so. Would have no problem shooting these arrows here. Awesome. Now look at this. They wobble maybe a little, but this is just your release and how you perform or how you hold your bow. Holy cow. Okie dokie. Let's see what we get. 185. 189. 160. That was a bad shot. We don't count this one. 400 grain. 10 grain per pound. Oh, 172. Oh, I think the other ones are more lightweight, huh? 177. 182. Okay. And the lightweight ones. 188. For a, oh, look at this. He's a little out of shape again. So. 192. Yep. Feels like 190. Ostro. What I get out of it, okay? Well, let's shoot them randomly, huh? Exactly. 9 arrows out of the hand. Because I can. Lightweight one. Center. Oh, yeah, okay, it was only 3 meters. Yeah, nice. Nice. There was one falling. Stay with me. So, can you stay all here? Thank you. You too. So. Left with me for now. Oh, we checker. Nice. So, if 30 inches is something you like to draw and you like to have a very different shooting experience, this bow. Handle feels nice. The bow is predictable, what I did not expect. Nice. Just awesome. Like this bow. And look at the draw. Now, when the bow breaks in, it will draw even nicer. So you always need to get a few shots. Now it draws like there's nothing left. Awesome. Now look at this now, 31 inches. Huh? Look, no problem. So I guess the higher the poundage, the trickier it is to get to 31. I mean, look at this beautiful bow. You have this nice, extreme long. See here until here. Look at this. This is all lever. It's hilarious. Then you get this nice leather cover. This is kind of beige. This is a brownish one. There you have the writing and a reinforcement here. That's nice. And even the knocks are reinforced on top. Oh, there's something written. Maybe the date. Yeah, I guess so. Then you have your, your fake horn belly, which looks just beautiful. Handle again separate color, and this is all, this looks like whipping around for safety reasons, that nothing will come loose. Very good. And then you see here all the leather, the transitions here are really beautifully made. Even if it's a little more rough looking bow, but this is a tool. The center serving is quite thin, so you might want to check your nocks. But for the rest, there is 1, 2, 1, 2, there's nothing. And it gets better the longer you shoot this bow. Isn't it a pretty bow? Look at this. Holy moly. Short, beastie, with a kind of like an Ottoman handle, but it's principally a Turkish bow, but with extended sear. So even the bush is almost the same, but then you have this longer Kazan part here to the knee. I don't know why this is not the shoulder, but I don't know. Awesome. And you see that the bow in this direction wants to flex, so the draw experience of this bow gets better every time you shoot. See, there's until here, it's like there's nothing, a little, and then builds up, but it's smooth, so it's not like, it's like awesome. The Indian crab bow, look, and then you see again, slightly out of shape, but this is just you fix it again a little, you overstretch it in the other direction a little, hold it, and then it's instantly gets balanced again. So this is just, and what I once heard, when you unstring it, do it very slow, so don't let the bow snap backwards. See, now it's fine again, now you can shoot again. A beautiful bow, and the shooting experience is, as said, so different to all the other bows I shot before. This is just, wow. So, thank you very much, Jabba, for this bow, for making it again. And this one really works. So it's, of course, still here very, very weak, because you have here this long, unsupported knee, but it's relatively steady for what it is, but it's nothing for a beginner. So okay, make sure. What can I say? Bowstring. I only got now a bowstring and a sleeve, but normally you get your documentation with it. But we were in a hurry, and in the time Bogensport Austria was there, they got a few bows, so he forgot. So normally you get this, so we give you 6 points. Handling of this bow, it's a little tricky, so you need to know what you're doing. As said, you need to correct this, and so not for a beginner. That's why the handling is not so easy. That's why I give you 9 points for this. The build is just, this is, even when you see, it's quite a long, massive sear, but you don't feel it in the hand, so somebody knows how to build a bow. Build 10. The basic feel is just out of the box. This bow draws super smooth and shoots nicely, and after 3 shots what this bow is doing. So you get feedback from this bow, which is not always the case, but this one, holy moly, 10. And the draw experience is just, I can't emphasize this enough. Here, 28, 29, 30, 31. There's still no stacking, so it's like, wow. After 31 you feel that there might be a limit, but a good 30-inch draw, and this is just a beautiful snappy shooter. Draw experience 10, and shooting experience also 20 points. 10 obviously, so we get 49.55 points, and price value 520 euros is a number, but what you get for it, it's a biocomposite bow, so you get already kind of sinew, you get kind of horn, and you have wood in the center, so it's the closest to a real composite bow. And go check out what a real composite bow like this will be. Then you are at 2,500, 3,000 euros, and you have way more hassle setting it up, even if the composite bow builders tell me it's not the case, it's very easy. It's not. It takes you 20 minutes to set up and heat up and whatever, and here and there, and then way more tricky. So you pay a fifth at least, or a sixth of the price to get, I would say, 95% of the experience of a real composite bow. So that's why for me, it's no question, I would always get a biocomposite from Grozer, because they are just amazing, amazing bows. That's why you get a 5. even if 520 is a number where I, my limit is always 500 euros, because I think, why should I spend more than 500 euros? But it always depends, you get all your laminated bows for under 500, but Biocomposite, okay, I'm willing to spend a little more, and this one is fully worth it. Look at this short beast, 40, what did we have, 48 or 49 inches from nock to nock, draws 31. I mean, what can you ask for more? And this draw is not, this is like, this is, wow. And I said this is not the springy feeling from a laminated bow, it's more like, okay, you draw me back, okay, fine. And then you don't feel it, and then it kicks the arrows away. It's just incredible. So, Csaba, really cursing them for being there and for building these nice bows. It's really, really great. I mentioned everything I have to mention. Patrons, be prepared, question will come, and this bow will go to one of you. So it's always worth being my patron. Check out the link in the description, become patron. You can even check into my online courses, so you just set up your number of payment, and then you can send me videos and I will check them and give my criticism, or how you want to call it, or my feedback to your shooting style. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Please listen to Love Bites. Catch you in the next one.